Just stick it in there, yeah. And actually, I may just pass back papers on Tuesday. If we run out of time today, you'll get your papers back on Tuesday. Your grades are in math. For Math 7 or Accelerated 7, because I don't know if I'm going to record the Compressed 7-8 class. So Compressed 7-8 has a different homework to turn in, but no new homework for the weekend. Nice. First thing you want to do. Now, make sure that you have your book, which actually I'm going to need to pause the recording to pull the list up. I need your attention. I kind of have a headache, so this is going to be a lot easier if you listen when you need to listen, and then do after. Okay, so everybody put everything down. The first cut that we are going to make, by the way, muchas gracias to Kroger. They donated all these bags, so go support your local Kroger. They're awesome. I had to throw that plug in there. First thing you're going to do, turn your bag to the side, the seam right on the side, cut down any 3 of these lines. It doesn't really matter which. So cut down one of those lines. So if you want to make it easy, just cut one of the folds right at the corner. Then you're going to cut the bottom off the bag. So once you cut that seam down, cut the bottom off the bag. Now hold up. Be careful that you're going to end up with one long, like all the way around your bag. I've had people cut one of these panels off before. That is wrong. So you want to cut around the bottom. So around this rectangle, go da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. No, perfect. So I do not have a lot of extras, so please try to follow the directions. I don't even know if I have enough in my high school class to do it today. Then don't do anything else. Yeah, it's 8th graders, but we teach high school. They might have borrowed it, and they might not be bringing it back until their class. Go ahead and cover this for me, and then I'll cover your one. Does anybody have 22? Just check real quick. Isaac's book is not here, so I think somebody took it home by accident. Yeah. That's fine. Cut down the seam over there. I see cut that way, so all the way around. You just want me to do it. The folding you might be able to do, but the cutting's probably already covering your books, so yes. And the fact that I'm bored all week, so doing books on Friday, and then I announced the forum, and we are books in my class. I just don't do this. So as soon as you get your bottom cut off, I'm actually walking you. Trust me, because then if we have time to do it, we're going to decorate our book covers. Once you get your bottom cut off, just wait. Hey, your life will be easier if you clear everything off your desk except for scissors, tape, and book. And like whatever you need for covering. Clear off the binders. Yo, this binder can go under your table grouping or like between desks or whatever, like wherever it fits, whatever. So like snacks, I'd probably say just put that on paper now. Alright, who did this? I might be able to salvage this one, I don't know. So guys, again, your life's going to be easier if you just follow my directions with me. Yeah, so keep going. One big long cardboard. Yes. So this should be your scrap. This should be your scrap. You can throw it on the floor if you want. That should be your scrap. Now, this next step is very important, especially to my artsy people. For you to have just brown facing out, you want to look at the Kroger right now. So lay it out on your desk so you can see Kroger face up. Now, eyes on the board, put everything else down. I'm going to give you the easiest route, and some of you are going to ignore me, and then you're going to have struggles, and we'll help you, because that's what we're here for, but I'm going to give you the easiest route. Don't do what I do. Just watch, okay? I'm going to flip my bag actually like this, so that when I set my book on here, I can use the natural crease in the bag for my first fold. Don't do, just watch, okay? If I'm using that natural fold, I don't even need the book right now. I'm going to take my pencil, and it doesn't fold all the way across. Line up where this fold meets this fold, the two different pages. You want that to be right over top of each other so that it's straight. Then crease out your bag. And over here, because I have people that'll get annoyed if this fold isn't straight, I line up this fold with the fold under it. I crease that, and then I can crease them together. Do your top fold now. Just your top fold. Kroger should be upside down. You should end up like this. Good? You put it back on.
So when I cut the bottom,
You have a lot of extra bag, so this will be up. So you just, as long as it's still bigger than the book, you just have to make your own fold. So you just don't have one to follow. Flip it upside down or whatever you want. Give yourself like at least an inch overlap. So I mean, start somewhere in those pieces. I would put all your other stuff on the ground though. Adrian, I'd put all your other stuff on the ground too. Yeah, you can be smart like Kevin and work on the ground if you want. You can go to the back table counter thing if you want to spread out. Yeah. Wait. That's all you're supposed to do is do your first fold.
I did. I did my first fold.
Who needs help creasing?
You just contradicted yourself. I'm not being You said I'm not being I am.
Being me is not a joke. I only like people that are nice to me. What? Sorry, I'm interjecting myself in the conversation. White perfect is the grip. It is okay. All right. Even if you're still working on that. Even if you're still working on that. Give me your attention up on the screen. Right now don't do it, but the next step you're going to do is you're going to put your book in the fold. Now, when we're done, it's going to sit like this, but right now, to get the spacing, do not put your book on top. This is where people screw it up, and then you won't fold big enough. So put it in the fold, Do not push past. You want the paper to be standing up. Then, hold on, just keep watching. I gotta scoot stuff so you can see in the camera. I'm gonna make my bottom guide off where my top is. So I push to line up my top, and you can kind of push in because the pages are further in than the book cover. I'm gonna take the bottom and kind of fold it up and push in with my thumb so that I can see where that fold is gonna end up. Then I'm gonna move my book, and where that fold started, I'm going to make that a real fold, again, lining up the top fold with the bottom fold right at every crease. So now go ahead and do that. One last thing, when you're done and you set your book on top, the paper should stick out on top and bottom. So the paper should be slightly longer. You should see it stick out at the top and bottom. Do you need help? Stick of a hand, we will help you. All right, I like how you just said that kind of like, Mr. Smith. The da-da-da and the sports center. Da-da-da, da-da-da. So this is top.
Why do you keep it back? Oh.
Oh, by the way, when we get done with this, we have time. I have lottery tickets that we should scratch off.
What?
Really? We're talking about probability. Yeah, I want to show you guys that every lottery ticket actually tells you your probability. Did you help me buy it? Are you legal age to play the lottery? Alright, now, hold on. If you need help, I don't want to do the class. Can I not do the class? I will come around. Mr. Smith or I will continue to come around and help you, but I want to show you guys the next steps. Okay, so that everyone gets it. So I'm going to show you the whole rest of everything, so I need you just to watch for a minute. Then we'll help anybody that needs it. This is where you're going to start to potentially have some issues. Don't freak out. Everything can be modified and we can fix it. Okay? First thing you want to do is open, well, what I really actually do, I line up my book where a fold is because it's just naturally going to fold there easily. Don't do this, just watch. Don't do this, just watch, because then you'll miss something. So I like to use this fold as like my book fold, like the bag fold. So then I'm going to mark with a little fold where this is going to be. That then is going to be a slide cover. So I make that a real fold, right? I had like a tiny fold to help guide me. I crease that. Now hold on, watch this. Sorry, I'll fix it. It keeps trying to refocus and that's messing it up. So my cover is going to go in this. A lot of people just try to flop it over. Don't do that. Slide it in because it better protects your book. Now hold on, keep watching. You push it all the way in pull the book so it's going to be shut. But then the reason you have tape, did somebody steal my tape?
No.
My little white tape dispenser?
Maybe.
So, check it. Hold on. This actually matters what order you do this. We are going to put a piece of tape on bottom and top on the inside, right at the end. So right there and right here. Then you're going to shut your book nice and like tight again. You can kind of push it that way to make sure that it's snug. And then fold this over and attach. I will come around and help fold that over and attach. Now this side's good, right? But this is where people will goof up again. Don't open your book to do the next step, because then you have extra bag. Keep your book shut and just go ahead and mark where that next fold is going to be. Notice we have a ton of extra paper. It's too much. We're going to need to cut some of this off. So easy thing to do. Now that you have that marked, the next fold, be careful when you do this, because now your bag has to go somewhere. Keep your fold mark, sorry, I'll try to center. Keep your fold mark right here, and you can even draw like a little line or something. Either cut this now, then fold it and make that a sleeve, or you can fold, figure out how far you can go, especially if you want to be able to write stuff back here. Mark wherever you're going to cut, pull this back out, cut this off. Hold on, just keep watching for a minute, then I promise I will release you. Fold this, slide it, and this takes a little bit of finagling, which means small adjustments. Yeah, so like right now I got too much cardboard, or too much paper, right? I got to keep sliding my back cover down until I use up all my cardboard. So you just kind of keep sliding it like a little cover. And then if it's too tight, just slide it back out. Once you get it where you like it, tape it. Tape the back on the insides, then pull it around to the outside. Okay, we will come around to help. Yeah.
I noticed when you put tape on the front cover that you didn't actually tape it to the book.
Yeah, it's just paper to paper. Don't tape on the book, it's paper to paper. So in the back, if I got to tape the back cover, I'm going to tape right here on the paper, then shut the book and tape around to the front paper so that it doesn't get all loose. Because otherwise, when I open it, I have like this weird pocket forming, and then that's going to rip. So instead of doing that, we tape on the inside, shut it, and then tape it to the outside. Now, you're going to need to mark which is the front, because now it all looks the same. Once you're at this point, go get Sharpies or whatever else you want. Make sure you're looking at the front of the book, and your name has to go on the front and spine. Your name needs to go both on the front and spine, so that when we put them in the rack, you know it's yours. Okay? Have at it. We will come around to help.
Instead of popping, you could just say pop, pop, pop.
I think we pulled this right potentially, but we'll be able to fix that. So you especially, because you need a little small, these flare out, just push them in and keep it. Get tight, till the top goes out, and keep that. So you can take the fronts, right back here, and then close it and tape it around, then move to the back. Any sound? Greg, you look super artsy. How is this a challenge for you? So, if you work backward with it, so you folded this tight, too small, so you can see the book. Your sleeve's not big enough, so you have to fold this a little bit. homework comes out today, all you got to do is have your parents ask for a paper bag next time they're at the store. And there are also a ton of YouTube videos on how to do this. Now we cut the extra, so we cut like here or something, and we adjust the back to slightly. So I think you can do both. So the front doesn't actually have too much. A little smaller.
No. You like this? Aubrey? I know all Aubrey's words. Really easy. I know what you're referring to.
Right there, and we're
No.
gonna
No. Yes, I do. You have never seen that. Oh, motion her. That's. Oscar showed me a picture. No, he has not. I don't. Wait, where do
Hey, just as a reminder, last recorded, you guys were talking about whatever you're saying. I'm not keeping up with your conversation. I just want to remind you.
we're not talking about anything bad.
I know, but you're talking about other people, so I just want to make sure like we're being cool.
Oh no, we're being cool. We're talking about aliens. So do I live in this house?
What about that paper?
I don't. I live in an apartment. What is it? Well, he does not know where I live. And Aubrey said
You want to type close.
no, because Aubrey doesn't even know where I live.
Trying to take this all while
I don't know where anyone is. You know where I live? Excuse me.
So this is flat now.
Are you ready to type?
We need to wrap up like right now. So, here's what's up. If you are not quite done, hey, I need your attention right now. I need your attention right now, which means you're not talking. If you're not quite done, we at least need to get to the part where the front cover's on. So if not, we'll help you, but everyone else needs to start packing up. The back cover, just fold it in to the back of your book and shut your book. So if your back cover's not totally done, just fold it into the inside so you can shut it and put it back on the rack. Unless you really need your book at home, just leave it here for now. Leave it on the back rack with your number sticking forward. We'll finish this on Monday, but I'm out of time, so I gotta respect the other classes and we'll let you guys go. If you need help folding your cover or anything else just to leave, let us know. We'll help you. Yeah.
Can you help me in 10 minutes?
I owe you a card? How's that?
Why are we finishing on Monday?
Tuesday, I'm a liar. So, check it. Let's just fold this over for now. Yes.